and welcome to another episode of Dungeons and Dragons, the Tales of Kanatorra. We are back with the Crossers. How are you guys doing today?
Just letting you
I'm
know
good.
there's an ad going on.
Doing pretty good.
Alrighty. So, who here remembers what happened last time?
I
We got a mansion.
Cool sword.
Y'all got a mansion? Okay.
I got a cool sword.
You got a cool sword? Oh,
Yeah.
man, swords.
It's got this
We
button. It goes.
kind of investigated the murders at the, I think it was like the Pussycat's Mansion or something.
Yes, the murder at the manor.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of kinky.
Yeah, so just as player knowledge, just so that you two are aware, that was caused by one of the other groups.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. So that right there is just a small example of like the three groups that were running, affecting each other throughout the world.
Love it.
Yep. You guys, as far as I remember, you guys like just got done shopping at Fumblemore's Wizard Shop.
I believe that is the case.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind
So
of
we
where
should
we
be
cut
ready to
off last
adventure.
time. So Meryl and Frank have opted, at this point, we'll say, to keep an eye on the manor, and they're just going straight back to the manor. You know, letting you guys do your thing while you guys are all still in town. So we're just gonna pick right back up from where you guys left off in the town after you got done shopping at Fumblemore's shop.
I got a cool sword.
You got a cool sword.
I
You
got a
did get
cool
cool.
sword.
I got some random shit from the store.
If I remember correctly, you got like some lodestones and well, some other stuff.
Yeah. I mean, nothing that's, what is it called? Noteworthy, but just a bunch of random stuff that I would need for some spells.
Just
Fur from a bloodhound,
yeah.
engraved platinum rings, 2 lodestones, and I think that's it.
Or actually, are you guys? Oh, there you are. All right.
I don't know.
Find us.
So as you guys have left Fumblemore's shop, the city is still kind of bustling. It's a little later in the day now. It's like mid-afternoon. Things have kind of calmed down. There's not as many people on the streets, but there's still like horse carriages driving everywhere. And the docks, you start to hear the waves like starting to crash as if like the high tide is coming in.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
The high tide's coming in. That's scary. Um,
I better go get my floaties.
yeah, I'm gonna make our way back to my Pertron team.
Okay.
Hey, wait up. That snake guy's pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm fast traveling right now.
I see that.
There's just a loading screen.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
So
it's
our-
Sparky. Hi,
So our
Sparky.
original mission was to come here and check it out and report back to what's it say?
Are we supposed to make
Uh,
contact with some orcs?
Cross just face
Maybe.
palms.
Check in with Chieftain at the Orc Jungles. Yes. All right. Well,
So we still
let's
got to
stock
go
up.
on a jungle excursion.
we do. Let me make sure I have enough like supplies to like make it that far. How far is it a ride to the Chieftain at the Orc?
Well, let's pull up the world map, shall we?
Jesus.
Let's see here. Drag you all here. So, you guys, if you can see the map as it loads in, you are currently here. This is Ostavasa.
The edge of the Kingdom of Yor.
Yeah, which is at the edge of the Kingdom of Yor. and you need to get to here.
Wow.
That's a lot of water.
So our options are either jump from here to here to here, or try to ride down south to here and then jump over.
Or
What is this writing that you're speaking of?
I think he's trying to, mitigate the time on sea. Because you guys could just get a boat and just go from
We
point
could.
A to point B if you want to, fare the waters.
That's true. We did release that underwater kraken thing. We could try to get bum a ride from it if it's still down there. So in the meantime, I'm going to park my Pertron team at the stables.
Well, let me bring you guys back to the town.
Thanks.
Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is.
I don't know.
Oh no, where are you?
My lovely lady organized these files for me, and I'm having a hard time reading them. I'm sorry, babe. I love you.
Nice doing you, Austin. Hey, when you're done, can I have your stuff?
Sure, you can take my
So-
dual-ended lightsaber and my armor, and shush you.
I'm gonna.
Sorry.
Are there roads through the jungle, or are we gonna try to have to mitigate our way through the jungle?
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys have no information about the orc jungles, do you?
Let me go ask someone. I'm gonna fast travel over to the docks.
Oh my
Chris,
I'm
I'm
god.
gonna
gonna need your man card.
You guys just see Roland disappear at the snap of a finger.
I'm fast traveling. What do you want from me?
Okay. So
Why do you need a man card?
I'm just gonna pull some master hand
He's asking
cards,
for
just
asking for
pieces.
directions.
Goodness. All right, so
Oh yes,
oh goodness, you guys went to that.
dude, it's
spot. Okay.
literally another country. What do you want from me?
I actually have to pull up.
No,
my
you're
notes.
actually
Give me
doing a
second.
very smart thing.
If you were in
Um,
Paris, you would not meander around.
Where
Yeah.
is my OneNote?
Mm.
Give me one hot second, people. I had notes over here, and you guys went to an area I did not expect you guys to go to.
Where did you expect us to go?
That's what we do.
I didn't expect you to go anywhere, actually, so that's on me.
What happened?
Yeah, it is. That is
Where did they
hilarious.
go?
Let's see here. My notebook. No. Okay, I don't have the.
We're not taking a boat. We're going directly south and.
Okay,
No.
so you guys, as you enter the area in front of what appears to be a church, you hear some kind of debate going on. There are members of the church that are standing out in the front doors, kind of blocking it, to what looks to be like a group of red-robed figures. I almost said red something. I don't know. I almost mispronounced my own pronunciation. English, I can speak it. I swear.
Ribbed for her pleasure. What?
Yeah, exactly. And as you get closer and literally start standing in the middle of it, you can hear the conversation going on. Won't thy grant us sanctuary? We are in need to stay somewhere from the oncoming storm. And then the people standing in front of the church are saying, No! We will not grant sanctuary to the likes of you. You dabble in the black magics of raising the dead. We will not have you set foot in our holy church.
Is Crosshair here, or is the or sorry, not Crosshair?
Is-
Arya?
Is Cross there?
She's walking, but from behind a bit.
Someone needs to keep an eye on us.
She's
Yeah.
there, but she's kind
The
of...
horses and Spark here.
Yeah, I was gonna
somewhere.
say I have an idea, but I was like, wait, I should ask more than just no offense.
I'm sorry. What?
I need a group approval here. We
Okay.
have our own dock. We could like grant them sanctuary in our dock while the storm goes on, and then, but for payment, they take us to the orc jungles.
Assuming they have that ability.
That is true. Cross?
I don't think it would be a very good idea.
Fair enough. Alright.
As you're talking amongst yourselves, the two groups debating have actually taken note of your presence. Oi! You there! You
Yes.
seem to be a neutral party. A young soldier of the helm, it looks to be.
That
If
is
you
me.
say so.
Why don't you settle this debate? We, the Church of Bahamut, should we grant sanctuary to those Neanderthals, necromancers of the dead?
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Player
Church of
asking
Bahamut?
question. Player asking question. Was it Bahamut or was it Tiamat?
Tiamat was in Nordstadt.
Okay,
Bahamut is in
thank you,
Ostwasser.
Thank you. Okay, continue.
It's not like I've said this a million times. Sorry. But yes.
The dragon god of justice?
Yes.
Cross just starts to chuckle a bit under her breath. Oh, this is about to be good.
I mean, their alignment is lawful good. I don't believe that they would cause any particular hassle.
Well, maybe we should ask these red-coated feeples who they are. And then
Okay.
maybe to try and determine whether or not they're telling the truth or if they're full of poo. That they could be full of poo.
They could be full of poop.
Poo.
Alright,
Okay.
so what do you
I-
say to these necromancers?
I cast Zone of Truth.
Of course you do.
Aw, shit.
Right here. Says a 60-foot cone.
So everybody is aware as you speak the vocal components that you are casting this spell.
Wow, that's fucking big. Hold
Everybody's gonna be telling the truth.
on.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody!
Those people on those ship are like, oh, I don't really like you. You're ugly.
Okay.
Oh, there we
How
go.
many fights break up because of this? I'm curious.
Well, everybody
I fucked
within
your mother
that
last
range
night.
is aware that you casted the spell. So,
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm not trying to hide it for any particular reason.
Well,
Yeah.
they'll certainly be aware of it when they start, talking about other people's mothers.
So the necromancers actually turn to you, Roland, and go, "Why does thou feel the need to cast such a spell? We have no lies to hide."
Well, now you really don't have
Do-
anything to hide. Haha.
I cast it to settle any doubt that they may have that you are lying. And it does not harm you or affect you in any way if you are telling the truth.
Oh, snap.
Well, it has no effect on me, but my partner, on the other hand, I pee the better one else 5! Might have some issues.
That's unfortunate.
So, ask
All
away thy questions, and then you shall receive thy answers.
Do you
got
come here solely for the purpose of seeking shelter? And do you have any intent to harm or negatively affect anybody in this town?
We have no such desires to harm the town or its inhabitants. We seek only shelter from the storm that is coming.
Hey, do you guys actually raise the dead?
Yes, we do.
I had this dog once when I was little. If I could find him, could you bring him back to life?
Depending on how long the body has been decomposed, we could make an arrangement.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Thank you. I'm good.
I turn around to the what's the church people, and I go, what are your doubts for letting these people stay? Why are you worried about them causing issues?
We have a lot of dead buried in our church. I'm afraid they might experiment.
Do you promise, talking back to the necromancers, do you promise not to raise any of their dead and not to experiment in their holy chapel or church?
So, just as a quick note, you have that radius wrong. The range is 60 feet to cast the spell, but it only has a
15-foot radius.
Yeah, 15-foot radius.
That makes so much more sense. I was like, how
Yeah.
the fuck is the circle that big?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you were like, like I said, everybody on that boat is suddenly telling the truth.
Yeah.
Alright.
So it's just those necromancers in front of you, and that's all you need.
Alright, that's fair. Yeah, that's
Alright.
the only people really interrogated.
Yeah, so what was your question again? Sorry?
Do you agree not to raise any of their dead under any circumstances
We do agree.
and to respect their holy church?
It is their church of Holy Sanctum. We will not disrespect such a place.
Oh, there you go. Problem solved.
A bargain has been struck.
DM.
Yeah.
Wasn't there papers that we found in the underground area regarding the necromancers?
I believe you did, yes.
Can you
I like
remind
no,
us what
it's
that
not.
was? Because it's been a while.
Oh shit, I don't remember either.
No?
I had notes written somewhere, and I
Yeah.
lost those notes from the last session. I won't lie.
Seems important to be in about. You know why
Basically,
it went to be in my lap, right?
what was in those notes was
Exactly.
essentially
Everybody
just
knows.
like necromancer plans to raise a single person,
He's fine where he is.
and
Really tries jumping up.
they had like blueprints on how to do that. There was a coffin. There was quite a few ingredients involved. There was also, excuse me, sorry, root beer kicking in. There was also some notes about what the body was for, and who they were going to give it to.
Alright. Cross stays quiet, just watching.
Are you gonna bring this up, Cross, or no?
No.
All right. Then I'm gonna say I don't remember it because I probably wouldn't. So a bargain has been struck. You agree not to raise anybody in their town, or sorry, their church. Is there any other doubts that you may have, Kurt?
No.
Hey, do you red-coated people even experiment on dead things?
We do, but not on holy grounds.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
In fact, we have a whole operation far to the southwest, in the deserts. But we are not there. We are here, and therefore we shall respect the customs of these lands.
That seems
Just-
pretty astute.
Just out of curiosity, you don't have to tell me. You can walk out of the zone if you'd like. But where are you going?
Away, as far away as we can. Hopefully, we can go around and get back to our desert lands to the southwest.
Okay. Our party is in need of transport to the Orcan jungles. Do you know of anyone heading in that general direction, or would you be able to take us most of the way there?
We know not anyone that is heading east for the time being, as the storm is rather astute and dangerous. But
Yes.
For settling such a debate between us and the church, we may be able to provide passage to you to the orc jungles.
That sounds dope.
That would be very much appreciated. Have you ever been to the orc jungles?
My colleagues have, actually. We have recovered quite a few artifacts in our time there.
Can you tell me what the roads are like there and what the cities are like?
You make me laugh, sir. O soldier of the helm, there are no roads, no trails to follow, just ruins, lost places. As far as cities are concerned, there is only one city, and that is where the orc chieftain resides. They have a village to the south, but nothing really of note otherwise.
I'm surprised you wouldn't know much of it, as you are a Yuan-ti.
Are you saying that to Roland, or?
Yeah.
Did you catch
I
that?
barely hear you. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
You're gonna have to scoot closer,
Sorry.
my love.
Hold on.
We need to get you like a proper laptop at some
Yeah,
point.
I totally forgot that was also from there. Let me know if anything's changed. How about that? Any recent updates in the past, I don't know, probably 5 years? Because I haven't been there in a while.
I don't think you've ever come from the orc jungles, actually.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh yeah, Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I
right.
was right there with
That's
you.
right. Yeah.
It's like, wait a second.
Wait a sec. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you were from the. Okay. Yeah. No, we have brains. Big brains work.
Remembering background.
Yes, somebody has redeemed to hydrate, so I must hydrate. Which is actually a good idea because my throat's always dry. I'm telling you, man, this cough has been killing me. Ugh. But yeah, so yes, what has changed?
Yes.
Okay. The necromancer looks rather puzzled at you. Not much has changed as far as we are aware. Our expedition to the orc jungles only lasted a month.
Okay. Your info and help is very much appreciated.
Though I will say, after the recent invasion at the chieftain's assassination,
Oh snap!
things may have drastically been more secured.
Of course. We mean no harm to the chieftain. We just mean to check in with him.
Well, good sir, thou is neither ratkin nor taken. So, therefore, you shall be of no problem to the orc chieftain, as far as we
Maybe.
are aware. That being said, we should rest here for the night and depart in the morning, for the safest passage possible.
Of course, yes. After the storm, yes. How far away does the storm seem to be?
As you ask that question, lightning strikes and heavy rainpour starts to fall.
Alright, well,
There we go.
that is my cue. Welcome into our town. I'm gonna go back to my house.
Sounds like a
and
good idea.
pack my horses.
Thou
I better get
hast
Sparky.
sanctuary.
Huh?
Thou hast sanctuary.
I do have sanctuary.
Could we, instead of the church, so that we do not trouble them, may we stay with thee instead?
I peer over at Crosshair. I think some people in our group would prefer to stay secluded. I would be open, but I am not aware about the rest of the members of our party. And as you already have other accommodations, I believe staying with them would make our members
Everybody
more
happy.
comfortable.
Okay. Is anybody bring this up?
She stays quiet still.
You are awfully quiet today.
I look over at Cross there. You are awfully quiet today.
You mean Cross?
Cross. God.
It's okay. The ER is
Too late.
silent.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, your Cross is just gonna stay silent on this matter.
Yeah,
Really.
she's just saying silent and just
Saying silent?
staying silent on the matter and just observing.
Okay. So the necromancers in turn kind of just tilt their heads to your group.
Okay.
If we are not welcome, then we understand, and we shall remain at the church then.
My sincerest apologies.
'Tis all right. Not everyone is comfortable having a necromancer in town.
It's not the fact that you're a necromancer. It's just other people in
Ah.
general.
Then it must be the god we worship of Lixen.
She raises an
Like them?
eyebrow.
Yes, Lixen, the dragon of darkness. That is who we bestow our blessings upon. That is who grants us our power.
I mean, that's cool and all, but we just got people in our party that just don't like the people very much.
Yeah.
Just that.
Very well. Then we bid you all a good night. Let us leave the storm before it pours more deeply in our wounds.
That's kind of dark.
Yep. Let's do that. All right. I start dragging my character away. No. All right. That's just gonna stay there.
It's on the main page.
Alright, so y'all are gonna start running back to your manor then, as the rain gets worse and worse and worse.
There's no furniture at all.
You guys can see that it's been refurbished, but completely
Yes.
empty.
Like the floor's dry and stuff, right?
Yeah, the floor is dry. Everything's been completely
works.
rebuilt. You know, they got it done in record time. Actually, 4 hours.
There's
Holy
no
shit.
mass amounts of blood.
No, there's no huge amounts of blood. Everything's been cleaned out, even the basement.
That's dope.
Dope. All right. I'm gonna go down to the basement, and I would like to start piling some sandbags across this
Okay.
little canal here to prevent flooding.
It's a raised area, so it's
No,
actually,
it can still flood.
It can still flood.
Yeah, because it's like
Significantly
right.
raised.
It's like right on the ocean floor, actually, like right on the ocean.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I'm looking at it. It looks like a cliffside.
No, where that water is, that is like right on the ocean.
Oh,
line.
no. That, yeah. I'm talking about the cliffside.
Oh yeah, no, but it's still susceptible to
Okay.
flooding. Better safe than sorry. All right, so you're gonna put
Let's just
sandbags
say if
down
we
there.
start getting flooding, though,
Yeah,
everybody around us is kind of foobar.
kind of foobar. Yeah, because the house is kind of up on a hill, so it does have a canal that connects to the ocean, but that only affects your basement. And
I
even
mean,
then, you know, the basement itself is raised up significantly, so it's just the rest of the cave areas that you got to worry about.
Well, they'll dry out eventually.
It'll try out eventually. I love that. Okay.
I mean, I'm seeing 2 major staircases leading up to the main level.
I'm seeing 1, 2,
No.
3.
Oh, wait, no, there's 3.
No,
There
there's
are 3.
not 3. There's only 2.
There's this one right here.
That's not
No,
a
there's
staircase.
That's a
one to
staircase.
the west,
No, it is
one
not.
to the
I
east.
looked at the map. There's only 3 areas.
1, 2, 3.
That's not a staircase. That's a cavern.
No. That's like a set of rocks going up to this wall.
Up to the wall, yeah, but there's
Yeah.
no way to get in.
Well, no. There isn't. There is a few other ways, though.
Yeah, I understand
And
that. I'm
there's-
just like...
Yep.
That.
Either way, the
There's
basement
that.
floor is significantly higher than the ocean floor, I'll say. So y'all are good there, but it is better safe than sorry. So Roland, I want you to make me a strength check.
I will make you all the strength checks you would desire.
Also,
Make
who
5.
circled the red?
Ooh, can I help?
Yeah, it looks like you can totally help. You can go down there and help. Make me 5 strength
Yes,
checks,
please do.
both of you.
Move.
Okay.
What is with all the strength checks?
I said make 5.
Oh, 5? Okay. Sorry.
Sorry, Chris.
Hey!
There's a 23.
I have redeemed myself.
All right, you need to make 1 more because I
That's
was
4,
4.
yep.
Yeah, there you go. And you fumbled again.
All
Ross is
right.
gonna
Well,
go down as
That's
well,
not a fumble.
but stay in the rooms.
All right.
on
so,
average, it's probably like 15.
yeah, on average it's like 15, but you've got like 3 stumbles here and like whatnot. Oh, hello, Domino Rio. Thank you for cheering 150 bits. Thanks, man. Hello, how are you? But yes, so with those strength checks in mind, Roland, you're covered in sandbags at the moment. You got 3 on top of you. Zugzug has kind of just flung all of his over to the right. Oh, it's Arrow.
Oh, hi, Arrow.
Hello, Arrow. How are you? Long time no see.
IRO.
Yes. So you guys, you do manage to like get all the sandbags piled up though. So you guys have like a nice little safe harbor, and you're all safe from the ocean if it floods.
Is Roland okay?
I'm dying. Help me. I am part
Sorry,
of the
man.
sandbag.
He's
leave
just
me
in
here.
the sandbag
I
wall.
may have gotten a little carried away. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he just like started throwing them at me. I started catching him, saying the down, and they threw it too fast.
And then he just threw it on top of you.
Yep.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
people are ringing.
Yeah, I'm hearing the newts. Thank you for the newts.
Cross is inside of the basement area,
Yeah.
the
So-
larger area.
Yeah, so Cross, as you're like down in there, you're seeing like penguins kind of like waddling around out of nowhere, just going newt.
Penguin?
Yeah, just random penguins that somehow got in
Alright
there.
then.
Small
She just
flightless
raises an
aquatic
eyebrow,
bird.
but just shakes her head.
They're just penguins.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
Looking actually in her grimoire on the.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Looking at her
He
grimoire
fucked
to
up.
see anything of necromancy.
So you're going over your grimoire.
Yeah. To see
Okay.
if there's anything of necromancy.
As you are combing through the pages of your grimoire, you actually do find a whole chapter about necromancy. Sorry about that. And in that chapter of necromancy, it is like explaining how Lixin not only allows but actually encourages necromancy for those to speak with their ancestors, if only for a brief time.
She just continues to read.
As you continue to read further, you do happen upon a few words such as soul magic and eternal living through the gemstones which can conceal the souls of those long past.
She leans against the wall and she looks deeper into that.
As you read deeper into the soul magic, you do find traces of more technological pieces where gemstones are refined from a select crystal known as dragonite. Once forged down to either a small enough or big enough crystal, it can contain the souls of anyone from any time period of death, no matter how long they've been passed. And they can then be put into constructs and live again as it was.
Well, they weren't lying. Then she hears the sandbag stuff. What are those idiots doing?
And then you see the penguins waddling out of the room, going towards the cave.
She rolls her eyes and continues to read her book.
Okay, Roland, I want you to make me an acrobatics save.
Acrobatics. I'm not good with acrobatics. Nope.
Okay, Zug, do you want to pull Roland out of the sandbag wall?
Yeah.
Guy.
Can I use athletics?
Go ahead.
Awesome.
Holy
what the?
shit!
Whoa! What?
What the f- Where did you get a
Come on, I rolled a
15 in
17.
athletics?
Maybe you should look at my character sheet once in a while.
Holy shit. I'm gonna need something strong for tonight.
So what? Level whatever?
Good God almighty.
I'm like level 1. I'm trained in athletics. It's a strength-based skill. I have.
Ray
No, it's not. It's a dex.
playing that.
Oh no, that was
No,
a
that's
hero.
acrobatics. Athletics is strength,
Oh,
which is why
thought
I
you said
asked if I
acrobatics.
could use athletics.
Look at the size of that thing!
Acrobatics is only
Yeah, athletic or acrobatics is a 3 for me, and it's a 9 for athletics.
Oh,
Not for me. Yeah, that's why I asked if I could use athletics, because it didn't really matter how I rolled.
So, Arrow, who is watching the
Unless I rolled
stream,
a
he
one.
just played, look at the size of that thing, and I'm just thinking about Zug and his, like, massive abs.
He's got 15 of them.
Firepower.
Firepower. Oh, God.
I
Say it.
may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but I'm
So
one
you're
of the
the-
biggest.
Acrobatius.
Yeah. So,
Athletic-
describe to me how you
I'm the
pull
most
him out with
athletic
that
people.
32 in athletics.
I reach in one-handed. I flex my massive pecs. I lift my free arm up over in a curl, and then I yank him out by the tail. Because that was what I grabbed.
Oh, God.
And then I gracefully fling him to the other side of the room. You're welcome, Roland.
Roland, roll me a dexterity save.
Oh no.
Do I stick the landing?
Surprisingly, yes.
Ew.
Oh, God. So describe to me how you gracefully land.
So as he flings me across the room, I am somehow able to catch myself with my tail, like coiling up as a spring as I land. And then I start to bow, just doing one of those like, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, Rayman. Oh, God. Oh, hello? Oh, Arrow, thank you for gifting the subs. Oh, that's awesome, man. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Springman. All right, cool. What do you guys do now? Oh, God. Oh.
Is one of the penguins still in the room?
No. What? Yes, one of them is still in the room. The other one has kind of just left the vicinity.
Cross-hearing all of what's going on, knowing that they're amused and distracted with their own thing, she takes this penguin and she goes to slice its throat.
Okay.
Do I hear this penguin screaming for its life?
No, you don't, because it's behind stone walls.
Alright, good. Good.
However, so the penguin dies instantly.
And she takes it. And she goes.
That's unfortunate.
She looks in her grimoire then. And takes the life essence from it. And gives it over to Lixin.
Do you have a dragite crystal?
No, I'm not looking for that.
Oh.
She uses Chitonic Siphon.
Okay.
And gives the essence to Lixin kind of like a sacrificial thing.
Okay. So, you gather the essence of the penguin, the life force, I'll say, and roll me Arcana. You know,
You're
here,
gonna have to-
just take this D20.
You're gonna have to roll it off of my thing!
Oh my lord!
I'm gonna have to jump in between then.
No, just take that D20 and roll it. I'll add your. No, use the dice tower,
Alrighty.
dang it. You have that for a reason.
19.
Motherfucker. God. Okay, your Arcana is also a +2, so that's a 21. Right. Okay, so the essence that you gift to Lixin,
And a bit more from what she's gathered over time from battling her.
Okay, so, and from the other essence that you've gathered as well, you see what looks to be like a mirror open. And you see like this dark, shadowy figure on the other side with red glowing eyes. It is good to feel the essence again. Tell me, what brings you to me this time?
Not much. Just thought you would need a bit of essence. It's been a while.
Yes, it has. I have been gathering other essences in your absence.
Through cults?
Few, yes. There are not many, don't worry. And none of them could replace you.
Well, I think we both know that.
This is true. But what is on your mind?
Not much. We came across apparently some necromancers of your worship.
The chapter of...
What is going on?
I got FNAF screamed in my ear.
Oh. Also, you're changing his voice up again?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Making it easier on my throat.
Okay.
Yep. But yeah. So, what troubles you?
Just unsure about this group. I know you said you take it easy, and I have. However, feels like something is afoot or missing. I'm not sure. We have your book. What is there to come next?
Many, many things, unfortunately. I fear the awakening of another dragon god is upon us.
Tiamat's the only one that's been awakened.
I'm afraid not.
And then Bahamut just came because of summons, not of freedom.
This is true, but the interventions were enough for him to be released upon the world.
Lovely.
Unfortunately, not for me.
Oh boy.
My chains still bind me to this plane.
And who, of course, put you in those chains? That's why I grit at the sound of him, even though he was helpful.
Were it not for him and me, all of you would have been dead.
Yes, I know.
We have set aside a truce for now. But only until after the current threat has been dealt with.
I'm going to presume this Horandia individual.
Far worse.
What do you need me to do?
For now, stick to the course you are currently on. When this job, I'll say, is done, I will contact you again.
As you may wish.
Until we meet again. And then the lights flicker and the mirror fades. Gotta take a swig.
She closes her grimoire and just pushes the ash aside. She unlocks the magical lock on the door and she walks out to the others.
As you walk out to the others, you see an entire herd of penguins. And they're not looking happy.
Oh boy.
You have 5 seconds to leave or else you'll end up like your friend. Her wings pop out.
Roll intimidation.
You're gonna have to roll it.
Oh, God.
No, I'm like character.
Are any of us around for this?
See, I like when I roll 20.
Let's see
But
here. Your intimidation is a plus 10.
I would love to help with that roll too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead, Zug. Because you guys are, I'm assuming you guys have, like, walked up the stairs at this point and have seen... Jesus Christ. Alright, Zug, what do you say?
Fucking leave.
At the sight of Zug and seeing the...
You look tasty.
At the sound of that, all the penguins immediately just turn and run away into the cage area. They just lock themselves in the cages.
Wise birds.
Very.
Oh,
she
God.
comes out and she closes the door behind her, the magical lock setting again.
Cross has decided to not let visitors into her sanctum.
Hey, like she said,
Look a good
that
idea.
area and the big area on the top. The big open area and that area is off limits. That's her area.
Okay. Right
On
there.
the top floor?
No, on this floor.
Oh, okay. I heard the top and I was like,
No. I was saying top as in on
Yep.
the basement map.
Yeah, and the
I get
entire
what you're
basement is
saying.
crosses, essentially.
No. Just the big open area and then the smaller area that has the desk in it for reference.
Okay, what about the one with the table with the maps?
That everybody can go into.
Oh,
that.
okay. So everybody has access to the underground kitchen and the storage.
Yeah, so
okay.
the stairs there, everybody can access the stairs. Just those 2 areas they can't go into.
oh, alright.
Okay. So, what do you guys do now? It's getting pretty late in the afternoon. It's now evening, late evening. The sun is starting to go down. And y'all have had a long day.
I'm going to go to town,
Okay.
and we don't have to go there on the map, but
Oh, damn.
I just want to make sure someone is taking care of my Pertron team while I am gone.
The Pertron team has actually been moved to the manor.
Yeah, but I mean they're not gonna be able to take care of themselves inside the manor.
Okay, so you want to hire a stable master then?
Yeah, just someone to make sure my horses are all good.
All right, so
And
you're gonna go into town. You're gonna ask for a stable master. I'm assuming.
yep.
Okay, and the guards in the town, they direct you to the nearest stable master, and he offers his services for 200 gold a day.
A day?
Yep, a day.
I don't. Well, apparently I'm selling my horses because I don't really have much other of an option.
Well, what kind of transportation are we able to secure through our necromancy friends?
Well, let's go take a look at the size of their ship.
Because, I've also have a sizable pet that I would like to take with me.
Oh, let's go take a look at the size of their ship.
Yours aren't pulling a wagon.
Yeah, the wagon's pretty
Ooh.
big.
So, over here, where Cross is still standing, apparently.
I'm not at my computer.
That's okay. Excuse me. This is the size of their ship. It's like a small brigantine, essentially. You could fit maybe one or two big creatures on it.
I don't think the Pertron team's gonna fit. The horses would, but not the cart.
Yeah.
Well, but the cart doesn't need to be cared for. It's not gonna die without, care.
Yeah, but
Uh,
should I take the Pertron team to the jungle?
I don't
I mean,
think.
how helpful are they gonna be?
Well, I mean, the Pertron team is carrying the big wagon, right? The one
Yeah,
that
but
acts
we
as
leave
like
the
a
wagon
mobile
behind.
home.
Yeah.
But you don't know how crazy the jungle could be. Your character would know it's really dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
which is why I want to bring Sparky along.
Yeah, Sparky makes sense. But the
I
wagon.
suppose, you know what you could do? You could sell the Pertron team, put that money into a high yield savings account, and then when we get back, buy them back, I guess.
Yep, I think that's the solid plan. I'm going to keep the wagon at the manor, and I'm going to sell me
Just sell the
horses.
horse.
So as you go,
Alright.
as you offer to sell the horses instead, the stable master actually brings a counteroffer. You could instead leave the horses in his care while you're gone for, he'll say, 50 gold a day.
How long is the trip to the Orkin jungle?
By ship, if you're going directly from point A to point B, it's going to be about a 2-month journey.
It's gonna be very
One
long.
way or two way?
That's one way.
Yeah.
We're gonna be
So-
gone for a long time. Just
Yeah, so
Sell
I'm
the
assuming
horses.
we're gonna be gone for 3 or 4 months.
I would
So
sell
let's say
them.
100 days times 50 gold a day. That's 5,000 gold pieces. I don't believe I have 5,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, I would just sell them at this point.
There
because
is
they're gonna
one
be-
party member that has 7,500 gold pieces.
I'm not gonna ask money from them. It's fine. I can just buy my horses back, or I offer the stable master. I will sell you my horses, but when I get back in approximately 100-ish days, I would like to buy them back for the same or similar cost if they are still alive. And yeah, and you can use them as you will for pulling wagons and doing whatever.
Roll persuasion.
Oh. Persuasion?
Yeah.
what's your persuasion, Chris?
Pretty good.
Oh.
Okay.
Pretty fucking good.
Oh, damn! Look at these rolls.
Look at
I think we're frustrating Austin a little bit.
All right, so the stable master looks to you with a smile and just agrees, and he asks that, goodness. So he gives you 1,500 gold for the horses.
But keeps 500 as a holding payment.
No.
No?
No. He just gives him 1,500 gold.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Alright, I am at.
And because he likes the cut of your jib so much, he is going to offer to sell them again to you when you get back for a 50% discounted price.
That is fair.
So when you buy them back, you only have to pay 750 gold.
Alright. How much do horses cost on average? Just out of curiosity.
Well, because of inflation, it's on average normally without inflation, it's like 150 gold each, depending on the breed and how well they are cared for.
Yeah.
But because of inflation, things have like skyrocketed through the roof. So average horse prices now is like 500 each.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Alright.
Inflation, our biggest, baddest problem. Alright, so gonna take us back to the manor.
Then you gotta delete the Pertron team from.
If I can find it. There we go. Yep, I will get rid of the Pertron team from the manor, and it is now pretty late at night, so what are you guys gonna do?
Well, Cross is gonna do
snoozing.
one thing. She's gonna check where the fuck Frank went. Because
Where is Frank?
It's been pretty quiet.
Silence is golden. Duct tape is silver.
And she has a hunch that something's afoot.
Okay, so Cross is gonna go wandering the rooms. At this point, as Cross is wandering the halls, and at this point, you guys can hear it too. You just guys hear Frank's voice going, "Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock." He's just singing lullabies down the hall. Cross, when you enter the room and you just see Frank kind of doing his best to carry Meryl as he's sleeping, and then he just stuffs him in a box and seals it up.
I figured it was gonna be a penguin, but Meryl works.
Oh, hi, Auntie Cross, how are you?
What are you doing?
Meryl had a little bit too much to drink, so I put him in a box.
Is there an air hole?
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, I even made a poop hole and a pee hole.
There's... Meryl had some of that drunkard's pledge.
Yep, he got into the barrels, and, well, he, had one too many cups.
Good job.
Alrighty.
Are we going somewhere? Are we doing something? Are we doing a thing? You gonna jump first?
Possibly we're headed to the orc jungles early in the morning.
Ooh, orc jungles. Exotic. I like it.
Cross looks at the box, then smirks a little. I think I know a way how to get him on, possibly. He's just our extra storage.
Sounds good enough to me. He then goes under the box, picks it up, and starts walking down the hall.
I mean, is he able to carry it? You gotta roll it.
I mean, I was trying to be fun.
How is Frank's strength?
Frank's strength is actually pretty high, I think.
Is it high?
Let me double check. Frank, load character sheet
Uh-oh.
now. There we go.
Activate.
Okay, it's not as size I thought it was.
Autobot. Roll out.
Robots roll out.
Come on. There we go.
Yeah.
So Frank goes under to lift it, and then as he tries to lift it, he just gets immediately squashed by the box.
Did we help him?
I'm a pancake now.
Cross walks over.
Frank, are you
And
okay, buddy?
Can she use... Damn it, I have to look at her spells. Can she use... Fuck. Spells. No.
Oh, you want me to go to spells?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Can she use... Where is it?
Oh, you know what spell would have been useful?
What?
The floating disc.
No. Yeah.
Mage hand.
Stratus of Moy.
I don't think she has.
No, I know what I'm looking for. I'm getting
Stratus
creative.
of Moy? Where is it?
Shadow of Moil.
Shadow of Moil. Okay, what does that do? Flame-like shadows wreath your body until the spell ends, causing you to become heavily obscured. No.
Oh wait, no, not that.
Nope.
Where the fuck is it?
I don't know.
Fire. Is it hellish?
Mm-mm.
Oh wait.
Nope.
Never mind. I thought I had something.
If you're looking for a spell to carry things, it would be the floating disc.
No, I'm not looking for something to carry things. Alright, so Cross is gonna go over, shaking her head, and she goes to lift the side of the box.
She's wearing
Okay, so you not only do you lift the side of the box, but you also flip the side of the box. And you just see what looks to be like a perfectly round-shaped, flattened Frank.
And what did we learn?
Not to carry things that are too heavy for me.
No,
And
I'm gonna pick Frank up and I'm gonna blow real hard into his mouth.
He then, like a 3D cartoon effect, he then pops out into his normal size.
Yep, that was the idea.
I've been kissed by an orc.
does he become a princess?
Am I a pretty woman
I'm
now?
not a frog. Oh my god. I might just put Frank back where I found him. I'm not sure at this point.
Oh god.
We ask Zug Zug to carry. And she looks at Zug Zug. We have
That's probably a smarter choice.
We have some extra luggage to bring with us.
Okay.
I put Meryl in a box.
Why?
He drank too much.
And for once, I think it would be funny.
Okay. Okay. I see it now.
So, what is your natural strength at?
Me?
Yeah.
It's 20.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna say you lift the box with ease.
That's right. Where's the box going?
Let's bring it downstairs, so that way early we can bring it with us.
Okay.
And then we should all get, or at least you all, should get some rest.
What about
I
you?
intend to.
I don't really need rest.
Okay, good night.
She doesn't sleep.
And then Frank just falls his face to the floor and just and just falls asleep right then and there.
I suppose this means everybody can pick their rooms. There isn't much in the rooms for now, but rest assured, over time, that will be convenienced for.
Oh yeah, that's right. Nobody's picked their rooms yet.
So just as a side thing, when we move maps, just leave your token what room you want.
So yeah,
Okay.
go ahead and pick your rooms now, and then we'll decorate them. Send us a list of what you want in your rooms, and we'll put it in there.
I want a bed.
Go to bed.
I want a bed.
I claim 2 rooms if there is enough.
I mean, upstairs there's one with 2 rooms connected. It's the checkered one.
There's also this one down here that he's looking at, it looks like.
I think that's the one that Meryl wanted.
That's the one Meryl wants? Alright.
Yeah, that one is the one that Meryl wanted. So let's put Meryl in that room.
Alright, I'll put Meryl and Frank in here.
I'm gonna assume Frank is in the other room. Like, he gets his own room.
Actually, yeah, let's put him over here.
Oh, he's upstairs?
Yep.
Okay. So
Oh,
what rooms
so the
do you
picture on the
think?
right is upstairs, the left is downstairs?
Yeah, left is downstairs, right is
Damn.
upstairs, and then there's also the roof.
Yeah, I saw the roof.
Yep.
With these.
Yeah, the upper room is not taken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is totally up for grabs. All right,
Whoops.
has everybody claimed their rooms?
I think so.
All right.
Or does everybody want to have the upstairs be rooms, and then?
Well, there's also like these little things over
Yeah, I
here.
know those are rooms technically too, but
I think they would make either good guesses.
You said the right was upstairs?
Yeah, right is
Yeah, right is
upstairs,
upstairs.
and
If
left
everybody's-
is.
if everybody's
Main floor.
mostly upstairs, then maybe
Can Zug
putting-
handle not walking out windows?
I don't know.
Again?
Then maybe we should put Meryl in the room that you're in, Roland, only because then everybody would be upstairs, and then you can have the two rooms next to it. The checkered room and the smaller room, or you can have the bigger one. Yeah, there
These
you go.
two? Are those 3 separate rooms?
That
Yeah,
is 3 separate.
well-
I think one of them is supposed to be a bathroom.
Yeah, one of them's supposed to be a bathroom, but it can be whatever you want. So you can have the larger room or the two smaller rooms together.
Technically
I'll
3.
just tinkle out the window.
I'll just tinkle out the window.
Yeah, when guests arrive and the windows and the liquid just drops from there, they look up. There's Zug Zug. Hi, don't mind me.
Yeah.
Okay, and then let's move.
But I
Meryl
feel
into
better
that bigger
now.
room.
Huh?
Let's move Meryl into that other room upstairs. That
Oh,
way
okay.
Everything's upstairs.
And then the main floor could be like for anything.
Yeah. So there we go. Which rooms do you want?
Actually, I have a better idea. Roland can have all this space to himself.
Oh yeah, he's big.
Meryl's over here. He's very minimalistic, and then Frank gets his own room next to Meryl.
Okay. Okay,
That's my idea.
Okay.
What do you think?
that's fine.
I'm cool with that.
You're cool with that? All right,
That's fine.
cool.
Okay.
Awesomeness. All right. So you guys go to bed.
On the-
Y'all have yourselves a good long rest. So go ahead and heal up whatever health points you've lost, whatever skills you need, spell slots. And in the morning, as the sun rises in the east, all you hear is penguins gawking about as they are roaming around outside your front lawn.
What the fuck?
Instead of chickens, you have penguins.
I thought we already had this discussion.
Well, you can open the windows, Zug Zug.
I think I'm gonna do that. Just
Oh, hi, Faye.
is this the same group of penguins we talked to before?
If it is, it's gotten much larger.
Also, somebody else messaged.
That's nice.
Is there gonna be a riot?
It's a penguin riot.
What do you guys want?
That's all you hear.
Okay. Let me speak a language that you might understand a little bit better. Pull out the great sword, turn the fire on.
Roll intimidation with advantage.
My pleasure. Why is that open? All right. So, advantage.
Oh shit.
All the penguins take a look at the sword, and immediately fear strikes in their eyes. And there's just this stampede of penguins rushing into your guys' basement.
No, going into the water.
Hey, I'm like, whoa, hang on. No, that's not how this is gonna work. Get the fuck out of my basement.
Roll intimidation.
No. He's already rolled. He's already rolled.
Do
high
I
enough.
make myself clear?
With
Can I
the
cast,
fear struck in their
animal
eyes, blazing in their souls, they immediately leave the basement, and they just start marching down towards the ocean.
That's a better
flood the
choice.
town with penguins.
Yeah, no, the town is now infested with penguins.
Sounds like a them problem.
Yep.
Turn the sword off. Put it away.
Well, it is a beautiful morning in Ostwasser. You guys want to go get ready and set sail?
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So, I'm going to take you guys back to Ostwasser here for this, but I'm going to change scenes in OBS here in just a second, if I can figure out where I am and what I'm doing.
This is why we have folders.
I know this is why we have folders, but you organize it in such a way that... Anyways. All right, so you guys have entered the town.
Your organizational system.
She has such an impressive organization system.
Oh, geez, Austin. I thought I taught you better than that.
I love you.
Apparently not.
Anywho, so...
You hurt your father's soul.
Oh, God, are we never going to drop that? You've made a meme,
man.
Dad! You've made a meme!
We need
I've made several.
No, what we need is at some point get him to record "You Hurt My Soul."
We already did.
No,
actually.
just the line, and then put it in as a cheer. So when shit happens, everybody can press it and go,
You're
"You hurt
hurting my soul.
You're hurting my soul."
I have a recording of it somewhere. I'll pull it up somehow.
Yeah, just pull it out of there.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
And then we'll also have In Space!
Yes.
I don't know if you remember that one.
Which one?
In Space. When we were talking about, the Star Trek thing and the self-destruct button.
Oh, right, yeah.
Anything less than a 13 could do something bad.
All right.
I have to find that clip
The
somewhere.
box of shame.
Yeah, the box of shame. Meryl's in the box of shame. So, you guys go back into town. The necromancers have left the church. They're packing up their stuff. They're getting ready to go. Everything seems fine and normal in this town, except for the fact that penguins have now infested every road and street and rooftop.
Cross is not even gonna worry
Seriously,
about
where the
it.
fuck are these things coming from?
I believe it might be what they call mating season.
Tell them they can get laid somewhere else.
Oh, God.
But there's lots of beds here, so.
I don't think they're interested in beds.
No, they're interested in rocks and pebbles. And who has the best pebble pile.
So do these penguins see me coming?
Yes, they're all keeping a weary eye on you.
What are you all doing here? Why
Going
are
to
there
the
so
ship.
many of you?
Oh.
No.
Wah, wah. Wah.
I don't know if the chat can hear the quacks, but if
I
they
can hear the
can.
quacks.
Oh, God.
All right, where's this goddamn soundboard?
Can chat hear the quacks?
Yeah, I think they can.
Play it one more time. Yeah, they can.
Good.
Ah, you couldn't resist that one, could you?
Oh Lord, here we go.
Alrighty, here we go. So, Cross is gonna look. Cross is gonna look over to the one of the loading men and points over to the box. Mind taking this onto the ship?
The loading man tries to pick it up and feels so heavy it is. Oi! A fuck's in this?
You do not want to know.
Fair enough.
I'd listen to the lady.
He then just takes the box over his shoulders and just lugs it into the back end of the ship.
This is gonna be fucking funny if he comes back to this.
God's Meryl locked in a box.
Cross has her wings out a little bit just because. Just like relaxed on her back.
Mm-hmm.
The shadows off of her back and whatnot.
Really small, yeah.
She looks over at the necromancer, just making sure everything's going according to plan and no weird things are happening or afoot.
Okay. No weird things happening afoot?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you approach with your wings about, some of the necromancers actually take note to this and kind of like give a tilted, weary eye, as if they recognize those wings.
She doesn't take heed to it. She just carries on.
The head necromancer actually approaches you and says, "My fair lady, to what do we owe the pleasure of thy presence?"
I'm with the group that you spoke to yesterday.
Of that I am aware. What I was not was your fabled essence.
I suppose. So long as there's safe travel. I don't think you want to anger those of above or below.
Fear not, my fair lady. We shall grant the safest passage we can carry. For you, we would risk nothing.
You go have fun?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I had a gummy. Alcohol.
He sees a slight glimpse of a glow under the glass, the darkened glass mask, just very ever so faintly in the glint of light to see the glow of the marking under her face.
He then gives a bow and ushers Cross aboard the ship.
Keep driving.
She walks on. She looks over to the others. Are you coming?
Okay.
And
Alright,
she
so-
looks to make sure. Where's Frank?
Speaking of, Frank is already on the crow's nest of the ship with a spyglass.
Oh, sweet baby Jeebus.
Like, without warning, you just see this, like, green little flash just spin up the main mast and just sits itself upon the crow's nest, pulls out a spyglass and goes, "I'm ready for adventure!"
God damn it, we need to make a marketable plush of him!
We do.
God.
Hey, Frank.
Yes?
You know gravity's a thing, right?
I'm well aware. I love defying it.
Okay. I've already had to resuscitate you once today. I would rather not have to do it again. It was kind of... I'm not feeling so hot.
Oh, that's okay. I'll be fine.
It won't.
He then just sits himself upon the crow's nest, spyglass about, looking upon the people.
No, he was
Well, that's an old lady over there.
I lifted. But no, he had to try and lift it up. It landed on him. He went flat. I had to blow him back up.
I always knew you blew people on weekends.
Yeah. Hey, we all got our thing.
We're gonna go swimming.
All right.
Rubber turbines.
Taking your wife minutes on. Excellent. I expect nothing less.
I'll bring them back in wet pieces.
Whatever. You have to. All right. Take care.
All good.
Sorry. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here.
What happened?
What happened?
Oh, just, standard family chaos. No big deal.
Ah, fair enough. In the Bogart clan, there's a lot of chaos. Anywho.
They're finally leaving to go swimming.
Oh,
They haven't left yet?
No, they haven't left
Just
yet.
now
They've
leaving.
been playing dress up.
Ah, of course.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah,
Nicole is unloading a bunch of garb on Agnes.
that makes way too much sense. Well, I hope they have fun.
They're having a blast.
That's awesome. Okay,
Anyway,
so
onto the boat.
on to the boat. You guys pack up your things. You guys pack up your predator, and Frank is just on the mast. Everything seems to be all fine and dandy. You soon begin to depart from the town of Ostvasa and make your way out to the open seas. As you leave...
That's a cool scene.
Oh yeah, it definitely is a cool scene.
What can possibly go wrong?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go over to my computer now.
Yeah, go ahead. As you guys leave, you can see the vast city in the distance getting much, much smaller and smaller and smaller.
Bye.
The penguins even decide to follow you as they all herd together and swim alongside the boat.
Why? Why are you doing this? We're not friends.
They're so intimidated they like you.
Oh Jesus, here we go again. This is how
Their
I get
father
everything.
figure.
I see Zugzug as the father figure of the penguins.
I'm just gonna sit down, put my head between my knees, and just contemplate my fate.
Oh, lordy. Where did that come from?
It's the air horn for the ship.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. On aboard, departing for sea. Next stop, the orc jungles.
But I'm gonna lean back over the ship. I'm like, hey, there's some fairly large oceanic predators out there, which you guys would make some pretty cool snacks.
They immediately
Just saying.
cling to the boat's side.
Oh, fuck, I just keep making things worse.
Cross looks over the boat. And she spreads her wings.
They don't seem to respond well to that.
No, they really don't.
I have wings. No?
Not the way we think that they would.
Exactly.
And she's gonna cast. Where is it? She's gonna cast Cause Fear.
Cause fear.
Yeah, she's gonna
Oh,
cause fear.
oh! I got a great idea that goes along with that perfectly.
She's
Hang on,
gonna
does
use
it
only work
Cause
for one
Fear.
penguin?
Here, she's gonna use Cause Fear on one of the penguins that's looking at Zugzug as he's trying to intimidate.
Oh,
Ooh.
God.
And along with that, I'm going to use words of terror.
Can I see those on screen, please?
Sure!
Oh, fuck.
And can you guys hear me or no?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
You're a little quiet, but I can hear you.
Alrighty, so as you guys do all this, all the penguins then immediately depart from the ship. And as they depart from the ship, a giant whale swallows them all whole and slams into the water next to you.
I tried to tell him.
Cross just chuckles,
Dave.
just kind of under her breath with a big, sinister grin, just because of death. It made her laugh.
I'm gonna give Cross a high five.
once, but with her tail.
You get a high tail. That's what you get.
That's fine by me.
Alrighty.
What does Frank and Roland and the others think of this?
Frank is still on the crow's nest, just looking about the ocean as you guys get deeper into the deep waters.
And then what about Roland?
I am. I don't know. I'm just chilling. I'm sitting on top of Frank's box. Yeah.
He's sitting on top of Meryl!
He's sitting on top of Meryl. That's lovely.
Wait a minute, is the box gonna crack from his
Fantastic.
No, it is a steel reinforced box.
weight? Oh, Jesus! That's like a coffin!
He is not gonna be able to get out of that.
Not by himself, no. Alright, so I'm just gonna say, a couple of weeks will go by in this. So if you guys wanna, do anything or say anything with each other, now would be the time to get the yayas out. Because you're all gonna have like a 2-week journey out to sea.
Alrighty, so 2 weeks. Keep that noted for the other groups, babe.
I have been.
Okay.
Everybody's caught up now in the timeline at this point.
No, you just put us 2 weeks in advance again.
I know. I've been keeping track. Everybody's on the same timeline now.
So next sessions, you're gonna do 2 weeks, okay?
No. Next session, everybody will have already been caught up.
Okay. Anywho,
Sounds cool.
Yep.
let me do a long rest.
Okay. But yeah, as I said,
And while we do that, I'll do Song of Rest. Carefully playing my bagpipes as to not blow them too hard to actually create fire.
roll performance.
Okie dokie.
Excuse me.
That ought to work. Where's my dice? How come my dice didn't roll?
How come your dice didn't roll? What the hell?
Try clicking it one more
I
time.
mean, I only rolled a 9. How much worse can it get? Oh, there it goes.
I had to refresh the page. Yay!
Okay.
Love that. Okay. What did you roll?
That ought to do. I rolled a 25.
Okay, perfect. So you're pretty much putting on like the hardest, metalist, most rockiest performance right now.
Well, just hard enough that, again, that I'm not actually creating fire because, ships are wood.
Well, yeah. But at this point, everybody gets like a point of bardic inspiration.
You're all welcome. Bardic inspiration or just inspiration?
Just inspiration, sorry.
Cool, because that's far more useful.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Everybody gains a point of inspiration they can use at any point today. Alrighty, so 2 weeks have gone by. You guys have been at sea for a little bit. Frank has actually gotten seasick, and he's thrown up multiple times over the side of the boat.
I'll pat him on the back and say, there.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit tired of the seafaring. He's getting a little motion sickness. He's like,
Hey,
I can't
Frank,
take much
you're a
more
little
of
bit greener
this.
than usual.
God, so is Meryl just gonna be knocked out for 2 weeks?
Yeah, that's how bad the grog was.
Oh God, he's gonna wake up.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
gonna wake up throwing up with piss and shit.
Yeah.
Can
yeah.
I reinforce the box so it's waterproof?
Fucking
You won't be able to breathe.
No, there's
No,
holes.
don't do that, man.
No,
Don't do
alright.
that.
No, there's one singular hole out the top.
No, there's 3 holes.
He's got a pee
Fine,
hole.
3.
He's got a poo hole and a breathing hole.
Alright, that's fine. We'll butt him up against like the side of the ship, so his pooping peeing hole is out the side.
Well, wait, is he in some kind of suspended animation or something? Because if he is, it's just like...
Let me read
Doesn't
the
matter.
list of effects from the grog. Yep, that's exactly what it is.
So we don't need to worry about any of that. So he won't pee, he won't poo.
Yeah, but this is Frank we're talking
Give him an
about. He don't
Imodium.
know that.
Okay, Frank, you take care of Meryl however you see fit.
Yep. So, again, the waves have actually been rather calm. You know, you've only had a couple of storms here and there. The worst of it was actually just a couple days ago, and you know things seem to be pretty flat. You know, no waves are crashing. Water seems calm. Everything seems fine.
And
This
then
is not fucking good.
And then.
stop the ship. Turn around.
The dreaded words. And then.
And then, if I can find what I'm looking for, where the hell did I put it all?
When the DM smiles.
There it is. And then.
DM says you're gonna die. Roll a d6.
Out
What
of
the-
nowhere, you guys see this floating structure. And it seems to be like a giant hodgepodge pile of broken ships and dragon bones. But as it gets closer, you start to hear music. Pirate shanties from the distance begin to get louder and louder as it approaches your ship. The necromancers on board your
Should we go
ship don't
faster?
seem none too bothered, however.
Okay.
This could be interesting.
And
At
they
least it's not
actually
Dennis Hopper
gladly
on the
park
body.
the ship just off the dock of it. And you guys just hear all these pirates singing, yo ho diddly dee, a pirate's life is meant for me. Yo ho diddly da, we are all the travelers. And you guys just see goblins and vampires just hoarding this ship. And you see something else, like a giant insect of sorts, also roaming the ships, also singing along with these people.
Huh. Well, I guess I'm gonna join their tune with my bagpipes.
Oh shit.
We, maybe they'll, like, not kill us and shit.
Maybe they'll like not kill us and shit. Okay. So go ahead and put your tokens on the bottom right corner of this map.
Okay.
Because that is where the necromancers are going to be placed. As soon as I can find them again.
Like, just in the water?
No, on the dock. There's a dock.
Why don't you just copy and paste them?
Because that makes too much sense.
I'm already there. I'm good. I followed instructions. You know what? Hey, y'all. There. Now it's not just Zug Zug, but it's the Zug Zug and Sparky show.
The Zug Zug and Sparky show. I love that.
Wow, this is.
We have a lot of sizable maps, just so y'all have that idea.
I've noticed.
Yep. Things can get pretty big. Alright, now I'm
That's
gonna
what she
put... Huh?
Oh God. Don't worry about it. Don't engage, Austin. Just don't engage.
Alright, I won't engage. Why is there a thing playing? There we go. I forgot to put that away. Anyways, so here you guys are on the map of this giant hodgepodge of bones and broken ships. The cultists go aboard the deck and they actually greet the goblin. Fare thee well, travelers. May we have sanctuary here for some time to resupply. And the goblin kind of just tilts his head and goes, and the necromancer in turn just goes, thank you for your kind assistance. And they just continue
What
forward.
did he just say?
I can speak Goblin.
We're with them.
The goblin turns
that.
to your group and just goes,
Where's
Maybe that's
Frank?
not Goblin.
Crosser, what language is that?
Gonna be honest with you, player to DM, I have no fucking clue.
It's
Okay, I was like, I could
Minions!
speak a lot of
Dude.
languages, but I don't know which one this one is.
Consider it professional
Yes, we
gibberish.
All right, it's pirate speak.
Technobabble! Yeah!
It's Minionese! Goblin is Minionese.
It is the Minionese.
Hey, that works.
Yep.
Frank would know it.
So, yeah, Frank actually walks up to the
But
goblin.
minion to another.
Yeah. So Frank actually walks up to the goblin and goes, "Oh, and the other goblin goes, Frank,
Fuck knew he could do that.
Goblin, oh, no. Frank, yeah, no. Ah, and then the goblin just runs off, and all of a sudden you hear this entourage of no.
Hey, just no armpit farting, okay?
Frank turns. A little late for that, sorry. So basically, this is a pirate ship. This is actually the pirate Lord Mammon's ship. So we're actually in good company.
Okay. That's cool.
Yes, it is actually. We're safe sanctuary here, so long as we don't piss off Mammon.
How would we do that?
Well, I should probably get back on the ship. And then,
Wait, what?
And then Frank just walks past everybody and
Cross is gonna grab Frank around his waist with her tail.
What the actual fuck just happened?
What are you not telling us?
what am I not telling anyone? I'm not telling anybody nothing. I'm not.
Frank! No, you wouldn't want to.
Frank,
Would you?
Do you
answer
have enemies?
the question.
Frank just kind of, he's like curled up in a ball, and he's like, okay, put me down.
She releases her tail around his waist.
So, I may have used to be part of this crew.
What?
That figures. So how did you stop being part of this crew?
Remember how we met?
Where I killed all your friends? Yeah.
Yeah, that's how.
That doesn't really answer the question, though.
Technically, I'm a deserter.
Go hide with Meryl.
I'll go hide with Meryl.
Yep,
Bye.
just go stay on the ship. Oh, shit. But now they know he's here.
Oh shit, they do.
Yeah,
I killed
way
the
to go,
goblin. No.
jackass. Probably a little late for that now.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm fucked.
Stay on the ship.
Well, hopefully they don't find me. Bye. And he just runs right back to the ship.
Well, there's an extra level of complication. Well, do we just hang out on the dock here and wait for someone to come out to us, or are we supposed to go in?
So, the goblin that went running off and caused all the ambitious noise earlier, he comes right back down. And he's like waving to you guys to follow him.
Well-
I guess we follow him now.
It's either that or we run away, and it's probably not the best option either.
I don't think we can run away at this stage. I think we're a little past that.
So, let's see here. I mean, I'm seeing a couple of small rowboats. I mean, I don't see how this thing could really move.
I wouldn't ask.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
All right, so they're going to lead you and the cultists inside of this hodgepodge of a ship.
Nice.
So I'm going to place down the 2 necromancers. So that way you guys know where to put your tokens. And as you enter the inside of this hodgepodge, I love saying that word, don't get me wrong. You guys notice that you are surrounded in this like giant open area filled with the goblins and the vampires and even those giant insect things that you saw earlier. And there's a whole group of what appeared to be pirate captains sitting around a large table.
That's pretty dope.
Better not.
The goblin above you just goes, shh.
Okay. Got it. Oh, talkie.
And from those pirate captains, you could hear what sound like arguments. There is no way we can take over the West Coordinates. That place is way too burdened with dragons and sea creatures alike. But we have no other choice. The East Quadrants is completely taken over by our own conquests. There's nothing else left for us to pillage. We've done the air, we've done the sea, we've done the land. Everything is pretty much empty for us. And yet, it is also very dangerous here as well, with everything coming out. Tiamat has been released, as has been Bahamut. Who knows what could happen next? And the arguments just kind of keep going on and on and on. And one of them mentions, well, what are we supposed to do with them orcs over there? We intercepted them, and they have nothing to give and nothing to pillage. They won't even tell us where they're from or what they're doing. And then it just becomes this giant uproar of people who cannot agree or disagree on anything.
Not a hoot.
What's up? Hello?
Hello?
I just wanted to make sure that you guys were there because I thought y'all cut out for me.
It happens.
You?
The cultists then turn to the group. They're debating about where to travel to next. Everything over here has been picked clean, and, well, they're not sure about the West Quadrant because it's dangerous.
Why not the East?
The East Courts have already been picked clean, as I just said. They've taken what appears to be some orc refugees, if that's what they are. Yeah, that or they are... Oh, what's the word? Couriers from the orc jungles. You may want to have a conversation with them. But be wary, as they are the prisoners here.
That's wild.
Oh, and stay away from the Naoji pirates. They are nasty creatures.
Stay away from the what?
The giant insect-like creatures.
Good to know. I will write that down in my note.
Now, we are going to speak with the captains about our matter of supplies. If there's anything that you need for your travels, please let us know.
OBKB.
So they are going to go off and they're going to wait to speak with the captains and kind of leave you guys to your own devices. So you guys now have open floor.
Okay.
walk over to the necromancers. And
Okay.
I just ask, what are we doing here other than other than resupplying, or is that it?
Well, I was also going to have a lord. I was going to have a word with the pirate lord. Hopefully he can give us some munitions. He also has a pretty well-stocked market down here as well. So if any of you need anything, now is the time to get it.
What type of market?
Oh, the underground sorts. Body parts, jewels, and stuff of the likes that you cannot normally find anymore due to the inflacious society the kingdoms have come to.
Okay.
They may also have some living creatures if you're in the room for a pet.
What types of pets?
That depends on what you're looking for. Parrots, spiders, lizards. They've even got eggs yet to be hatched from certain creatures, such as griffins, dragons, stuff of the likes.
How much is a dragon egg?
You don't want to know. Depends on
How
the
much is the
breed.
griffin egg?
If you gotta
How
ask,
much
you can't afford
is
it.
your cheapest dragon egg?
There's a runt, I believe they have for sale, but I don't know the price. Why don't you go ask around? See what they have
Will
in
do.
store.
And where did you say this was?
Pretty much all around you is the internal market.
Oh. Okay. Who sells dragons? Try this guy.
So you walk up to what appears to be a prison cell and 3 orc emissaries inside.
Alright, not that one. Let's go over to this one.
Ooh, actually, those orc emissaries might be useful. Let's go have a chat.
Okay, you're gonna talk with the orc emissaries?
Yeah.
Alright, so you walk up to them, what do you say?
Hello.
Hello!
So, you guys know anything about the orc jungles and that capital city thing?
Yeah. We were sent to have word with the kingdom of Yore, but then we ran into these guys.
What happened?
They blew up our ship.
They don't seem all that particularly hostile.
We had gold. Lots of gold.
Did you have a sign off your sails saying, hey, come pillage me, I'm stupid?
No. We had a flag that said, go away, we shit poo.
Everybody shits poo. I don't know why that's so funny. Okay. If I were to be seeking an audience with the orc chieftain guy over there, do you have any hot tips?
We are his emissaries.
Okay, that's not a hot tip.
Oh,
Oh, wait, hang on, wait a second. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but if we were to, like, get you guys off the ship and take you back, you think that might be useful?
you sound robot-y. You okay?
Fuck
You're
you.
a robot.
Yeah. Your mom's a robot.
Oh god, the Yo Mama jokes start. So the orcs kind of like look at each other, and then they look back to Zug Zug. We could grant you access.
Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do. Just hang tight.
Oh, just pay our Bail. It's like 1,500 gold.
Well, fuck.
I may have shit in the captain's face.
That was not the smartest thing to do. You realize that, right?
He threw a burning block of metal at me.
Why did he do that?
It put holes in my ship.
But why did he do it?
They all turn to one of the orcs, who kind of just shivers and just kind of raises his hand slowly. I may have flung dung at them.
Okay, so you're the unbright one. Got it. So was it worth losing your ship over, genius?
No,
All right, so what have we learned?
not to fling dung.
That's a good start. Don't fling dung. Where does the dung go?
In the water.
Okay. We're getting somewhere. You guys might be redeemable. Okay. We'll see what we can do. I'm gonna go catch up with Roland.
Okay.
And at the earliest convenience, I'll let him know what I learned.
Okay.
Where did Roland go?
He's up over here, and
Oh, I see him.
Yep.
Speaking of Roland, you come across what appears to be a shopkeep.
I hear someone has dragon. Would you buy one of the dragon eggs?
I'm sorry. You're in the shop for dragon eggs. Is that what I'm hearing correctly?
That is.
Ah, well, mate, I hate to say it, but you've come to the wrong place. See, I specialize in the potions and the jewels and, little trinkets here and there, stuff like that. However, if you go over to Jeremy, who's in the front center pool over that way, and that person, that is who you want to talk to about getting eggs of any kind. Chicken, iguana, platypus. I think he's got dragon eggs. I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, Lord.
I will ask. Thank you very much.
Well, Roland, before you go spending lots of dough, we need to talk.
Yes.
So I informed Roland about the orc chieftain captives and one potential way to get them out. What do you think, Roland?
It's 1,500 gold for 2 of them.
I guess we'd have to confirm that with somebody in charge, but do we even have that kind of dough?
We do. Got them
Okay.
from my horses.
All right. Because
I
I
will-
got like 72 gold pieces. That's it.
Good to know. Yeah, it's probably grabbing.
Because I think trying to bust them out would probably be a bad idea.
No, that'd be a horrible idea. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a better way to put it.
Do you think flinging shit at their captain is gonna the mad? I think killing some people and raiding their base get them very mad.
Yeah, they seem to have a little bit of firepower. Not sure where they keep it, but
I'm sure we will see eventually.
yeah.
All right. Go.
Anyway, just wanted to let you know about that. That might be useful to get those guys out and take them with us.
So, just as a quick heads up, that entire center circle you see here has at least a 15-foot drop.
Oh.
All right. Well,
Oh.
thank you. I'm an arbor climber, so I climbed down, walked over, and back up.
All right, so
Jeremy, my old friend.
I'm sorry. What old friend? I don't recognize you.
You recognize me?
I don't recognize you.
What do you mean?
I don't.
That sounds
We're
like a
friends
personal
from way
problem.
back then.
Way back when? What?
Then.
Who's then? What's then? Where's that?
It was a long time ago.
In a galaxy
No,
far,
I
far
was
away?
with you, huh?
Anyways, what do you want?
Oh, hi, Brady. Hey,
I just wanted to see how my friend was doing, and I also heard that he's having some dragon eggs for sale.
Ah, cut the jibber jabber. You just want the dragon eggs.
I'm sorry, you cut off. What was that?
I said, cut the jibber jabber. You just want the dragon eggs.
I would like some dragon, but I'd also see how you doing, bro.
Well, I'm doing fine. Just fine.
Good to hear.
Alright. What are you looking for? What are you in the mood for?
I wanted to check out your dragon egg.
Are you here to hatch or to eat?
Hatch.
What?
Hatch.
That was close.
Okay, very much.
Hatch.
Very well. Let's see here. I have a couple of fertilized dragon eggs right here. He then pulls out what looks like a tube and puts it gently on his counter, which is like a makeshift like pile of desks, and kind of opens it and pulls out what looks to be like 5 pristine dragon eggs as mist comes out of the tube. And he then sets the tube aside and puts the dragon eggs on their cushion and just softly down on his desk. Right then, what are you in the mood for? Something spicy, something shocking, something cold, or something deadly?
Too cold.
Ah, good choice, good choice. Let's see here. He then reaches over and picks up what looks to be like a white scaled sparkling egg. Oh yes, this one will do. But can he pay for it? I don't know. Can he afford it? I doubt it. Let me see here. Yes. Right then. What's your offer?
Mm. 1,500 gold.
50. 1,500. Ooh, 1,500. Yes. 1,500 gold. Just for you.
Yes.
Sold.
I examined the egg closely. That's
You examine the egg closely and what?
just verifying it's in clean condition.
I want you to roll me investigation. No, nature.
Survival?
Is there not a nature skill?
There is.
There is a nature. Okay, I couldn't find it. Can you help me? Can you help me?
We have the challenge coins still, and you have a point of inspiration.
I have so much more in survival than me.
Do you want to challenge that roll?
I will check.
Okay, you will challenge. Here we go. Coin of fate. Oh shit. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, that nat 1 becomes a nat 20. You got the hand that gives.
Woo!
Nice.
So, as you are looking upon this pristine, and I say that very explicitly because this is like the nicest dragon egg you've ever seen. If you've seen dragon eggs before. It is perfectly concealed. It is like perfectly taken care of and incubated. You even, as you put your large snake-like ear up next to it, you can even feel and hear the heartbeat. Now, this egg is getting very close, yes, to hatching. So you might want to be very careful. You have maybe 3 days, 4 days. It's hard to tell. So, this is the child of the most powerful white dragon from the northern dwarven kingdoms. Keep it safe. Keep it
Thank you.
well taken care of. When it hatches, you shall have the kin of the strongest dragon in all the Isles of Yore.
Are we sure this is a good idea?
I buy it. I buy it. I have to.
Oh boy.
If I remember correctly, this particular dragon species prefers elk, deer, moose, creatures from the northern mountains. But who knows? It might develop a taste for fish or snake. You never know.
Oh dear.
Anyways, have a good time. He then seals up the rest of the eggs and puts the thing back under his desk, and then he just runs off, starts counting his gold.
I'm sorry, writing it down.
You're just gonna write that down in your notes.
Yeah.
You now
So I
have
got fucking dragon egg.
you now have a cold dragon egg, a white dragon egg.
Nice.
Where are you going now?
I'm going back to say I have got what I came here for, and I'm ready.
Very well, Zug, what are you doing?
Well, I can't get those orky guys out on my own.
Okay, you're gonna gather the
Oh
cavalry.
yes, we forgot about that.
Yeah, we need to. We should probably see about that.
I'm gonna go walk over there.
Walk over where?
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Oh, you're gonna go talk to the orcs.
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile,
So-
what is Cross doing?
She's just examining, and then she goes up to the necromancers. I'm waiting to see what will go on.
The necromancers are kind of just waiting patiently for the arguing to stop. And the other
Oh,
necromancers...
that's still going on.
Yeah, that's still going on. Like, this is like non-stop political debate.
Nice.
You've seen that scene from Pirates of the Caribbean, where all the pirate lords gather and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening here.
Nice.
The other necromancer turns to Cross. You might want to gather your crew. This could get hairy if they don't come to an agreement soon.
What kind of Harry? I wonder.
I will go seek for them then, wherever they
Like a
may.
monkey, Harry.
As Cross goes to gather Roland and Zug, all of a sudden, all the pirate captains stand straight up pointing flintlock pistols at each other. If we cannot sit here and agree to vote on something, then we all must decide what to do here and now before the pirate lord himself comes down here and sees us squabbling like children.
Wow. That's one way to do it, I guess.
I'm Cross is grabbing right now.
What's up?
Cross is grabbing right now. Gathering.
We're being grabbed.
Yeah, Cross is grabbing y'all and gathering. As Cross is walking about, one of the pirate captains actually spots all of you and goes, "Well, what about these people? They're not one of our crews. Let them decide."
It seems to be happening a lot lately.
Oh, yes, quite. Get down here, you three. Let's have this debate done.
Okay.
Okay.
Does Cross see the white
Hop
egg?
down. Woo! Bam!
Roland, are you still carrying the egg in your hands, or did you put it away in a bag?
I am cradling it very carefully.
Then,
Wrapped inside a
then yes, Cross, you would see the egg.
Cross's eyes
I got the
widen
egg.
and Anger fills her eyes. What is that?
No, it's
I did
clearly
a
an
thing.
egg.
I pulled a Frank.
Oh, sweet J baby G.
I didn't think
Do
I.
you have any idea what you are in possession of? We will speak about
Wow.
this later.
That's fine.
She opens up her wings and she glides down.
Now then, you three, what do you think we should do? The East Quadrant is barren. There's nothing left to pillage or loot. Whereas the West Quadrant has bountiful loot that we could just ravish. However, there are many dangers, such as the Taken, the Sea Leviathans, Jormungand. Take your pick.
Seems like you guys got a fair amount of firepower. I don't see how those things are going to be a problem.
It seems like your only option is to go west. Now, while there are a lot of enemies, probably do not have firepower to come on. It seems most prudent to think about it strategically. See if there's one of those groups that you may work with. Overthrow the other. And then finish with that. Might be able to kill the initial.
Hey, Chris.
You're cutting in and out.
You're kind of cutting in and out.
It
Well,
happens.
That's fucking great.
All good. It happens to the best
Well,
of
it
us.
sounded like he was saying something along the lines of make an alliance with one group against the others. Although I don't think all of those groups are necessarily sentient.
Is that better?
Yeah,
it's
it
better.
seems to be better.
Alright, cool. So, it seems like your only option is to go west. Because you would gain nothing from going east. Upon going west, you don't have the immediate firepower to kill the other two or three groups. So you must think about this strategically. You may make friends with one of the groups, or you may just try to silently take one of them out and gain their firepower.
Firepower.
There is no making allies with the Taken. Those are mindless creatures that take anything they can get their hands on. Turns
What
people
about
into
those?
zombies.
So kill them!
We could. We would if we could. You kill one, they multiply by 5.
Well, then you kill them too. Is it worth the cost of all that great loot? What are you doing? What are you doing, Brownie? Brownie, stop. Ah, Jesus.
Where did that little weasel come from?
Sorry, I'm back.
No, you're good.
Brownie managed to get himself actually tied up in my phone cord.
Impressive.
Yeah, it was impressive, and he was getting ready to run off with him.
Oh my god. That dog. A little Polish
Yeah.
sausage.
And all because he just wants to get up on my lap to eat my food.
Yeah, of course. Why am I not surprised?
It happens. Anyway, please continue.
So, the pirates begin to look at each other and debate slightly quietly. There is promise, but the Taken is biggest concern. We'd have to gather the fleet. Yes, the fleet, yes. How much of the fleet do we have left? Oh, that is a very good question. Let's see, I've got 3 ships in mine. I've got 6 left in mine. I still have about 5. What happened to the other 2 of your ships? Well, let's just say they had a rather mishap and, well, blew each other up.
Oh, good lord.
Wait, was that the one with that strange plane involved? Yes. There was an artificer that had blown up everything. Jolly good time.
Sounds like one of the other groups.
Right. Well then.
Aren't you guys pirates?
Yes? What of it?
What are you afraid of then? Go east, get the loot. Wipe out anything in your way.
You mean west?
whichever direction the cool shit is in. I'm dyslexic. Leave me alone. Left, right, east, west.
Not in here? God damn it. Okay, never mind. Right then. So, under the the pirates' captains all kind of like turn to each other, and they look to Zug Zug. Roll their eyes, reach under the table, and press a button. And then next to Cross, the floor opens, and coming up from below is a cage of this blackened creature that has like white around its arms and feet with like starry patterns around its skin, and its eyes are glowing white, fading into a blackened midnight of clouds going from its skull. It
I take a
snarls.
step back.
It snarls and reaches its hand out to Cross as if trying to scratch.
She doesn't show any fear. She just looks at it.
The nice pet you got there.
That is what we're afraid of. That is but one creature of the Taken.
Okay,
There
that's
are
nice.
millions to the west now.
Well, then how do you know there's any good loot over there? If they haven't, like, all taken it or whatever.
They then present, like, a giant pile of books. Myths, legends, treasures of beyond. Name it. This is all the loot that holds out to the west. Ancient legends of a land called Drakentel. Ancient places where dragons were born and raised. Treasures from beyond our wildest dreams lie to the west.
Why not go to the Dwarven Kingdom?
That is where they are coming from. And they block our path to the west.
Again, there's nothing to fear if you are the fear itself. She looks at the creature, opens her wings. She's going to use... the spell... shoot. She's going to use Shadow of Moil, just as an effect. And she's going to raise her voice to the creature to get its attention. To put fear into its place.
You're gonna do what now, Shadow or Moil?
Yeah, Shadow of Moil as like an effect around. She opens her wings, and she's looking to strike fear into the creature. The glow under her mask happens as well.
The creature just continues to snarl and reach to scratch. It does not care. They're not afraid of anything. We've tried all kinds of magics and spells. Nothing works on them.
Not even intimidation?
No, not even intimidation. We had our biggest brute, scream at them at the top of his lungs, and he died of exhaustion.
Whoops.
What type of creature is this?
If I
Is
could...
it a monstrosity, or?
Technically, it is a monstrosity. If I had them in our list of characters, I'll say, I would have put one on the board for you, but apparently we didn't transfer them from the other games into this one yet.
It happens.
Alright. My favorite enemy is monstrosities.
What's up?
My favorite enemy is monstrosities.
Okay.
May I make a survival check to figure out why or what is this creature's weakness, or maybe at advantage or not, up to you. If you like, I can read off favorite enemy.
Now go ahead and roll an advantage.
Cool. Dope.
Alright, so you begin examining this creature, and you see that in its claws it's giving off like some form of like lightning, as if every attack it has causes lightning damage. You see it also begin to like phase and shift from inside the cage, kind of like giving the idea that this thing moves a lot faster than it looks. But as far as weaknesses are concerned, pretty much any damage type would kill them.
So they're not immune or vulnerable to any particular thing?
No, they're only immune to any form of fear, intimidation, persuasion, sorry, not perception, or deception, for they speak no language, and they're not intelligent enough to understand.
He said earlier that killing one of them will split it into 5 other enemies. Do I know this to be true?
You are not entirely sure.
Can Cross roll a Arcana check
What for?
to pick up the magic on it to identify?
Okay, go ahead. So, what magic you are picking up on it is actually kind of similar to your own. It seems to be empowered by darkness and shadows. However, it has twisted and burnt it to the ground, to its own evil deeds. Apart from that, all you sense is darkness and evil.
Would you say it is cursed?
Yes, actually, you would say it's cursed.
I walk up to it, and I cast... Oh, that's the wrong button.
Remove
curse.
curse. Okay. Let's see here. At your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object end. If the object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains. But the spell breaks its owner's attunement. Okay.
You gotta touch this thing, though.
You do have to touch this thing. So for that,
I give my egg to Zug Zug.
Okay.
Do not break this.
Okay.
Protect it with your life. I am a father now.
I'm a daddy now.
Okay.
I only had this egg for 5 seconds, but if anything were to happen to it, I would murder everybody in this room and myself.
100%.
Alright, so you gotta touch it. I want
Yep.
you to roll me a constitution save.
Fair enough. Oh, that's at advantage.
Just take the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
So you go to touch it. Its focus is on Cross, but as you touch it, you get this like cold chill up your spine. As if a nothingness exists and haunts you. For a brief moment, everything around you goes black. You don't even feel your own body. Everything is nothing. And then it goes right back to normal as the energy begins to fade away. The blackness begins to fade back to reality. And the creature that you had removed this curse from now lies in the cage, dead and dormant.
Well, That's something.
The black midnight hue, as well as its white glowing eyes, fade, and it appears to flow out from the floor and back into the ocean.
Can Cross use Shatonic Siphon to gather that energy?
Are you going to?
She'd like to.
Roll me Constitution save.
Alright, I have advantage on Constitution.
Just roll me a normal Constitution save.
No, I have something that makes me...
Can you pull it up on screen for me, please?
Let me make sure... I'm trying to find it. Give me a second.
Do 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 do.
I'm trying to find it. Sorry. You have advantage on...
Can you pull it up on screen for me, please? Eldritch Mind. That you make to maintain your concentration on a spell.
Well, I'm using a spell.
Okay, that's fair. I'll give you that.
Okay. Advantage, Constitution save.
Yep. Not high enough. Okay. As Cross
Can I
reaches...
flip the coin?
You want to flip the coin?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd like to flip the coin.
You would like to flip the coin. Sorry, it is the hand that takes away.
Alright.
So, as Cross reaches down to pick up this material that has flown to the floor, it begins to attach itself to Cross. And it begins to meld into her. You begin to see her becoming this thing of blackness with a starry pattern.
I cast remove curse on.
You're gonna cast remove curse again.
Hold on. Starting at
Unless you have
6th
something
level,
else across.
You call the patron into alter the fate in your favor. When you make an ability check or saving throw, you can use this feature to add a D10 to your roll. Dark One's Own Luck.
Dark One's Own Luck. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, so I can roll a D10 and it'll add it to it. So that would put me at 19.
Okay, that'd be high enough. All right. So it begins to encapsulate Cross, and then she lets out this mighty screech, and it just rips. She just rips it right off of her and throws it to the ground.
She can't encapsulate it into like an orb with the Shatonic Siphon?
It just begins to flow like a liquid down into the water. The vampirates all take note of this as they look around each other. Smiles begin to fill the room, and they look to your group. Maybe we won't be in such a bad shape after all.
She stands to her posture and she brushes herself off.
That settles it then, doesn't it, guys? Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, let's do this. Right. Sounds good to me. To the west!
See, that wasn't so hard.
We just need to get a paladin and a warlock. Would you two be obliged to come with us?
Are we going the opposite direction?
Unfortunately, yes, we are going in the opposite direction, and we have other responsibilities.
Fair enough. But please, let us at least take you to meet our pirate lord. He would want to hear of this new finding.
After
I look
you
over at
speak-
Cross.
After you speak with the necromancers.
Very well. We shall speak with them. The necromancers then nod to Cross as they come down, and they begin having delegations with the pirate captains, leaving your group to their devices.
You don't need all of you. Some of you could bring us to your leader.
One of them then volunteers. I'll do it.
She nods and looks at the others.
I don't think they can hear you that well, babe.
She nods and looks at the others.
Yeah, I heard him.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I follow.
Okay. So you guys are following this pirate captain as they begin to climb up some ladders. It's a bit of a climb. Sorry.
I grab my egg back from Zug Zug.
Good call.
Thank you for not dropping it.
Yep.
You're welcome.
And as
Or
they
making it into an omelet.
It was tempting, but no.
So they climb up the ladder, and then at the top of the ladder you see what looks to be like a big wooden door adorned in gold and jewels. Right then, just beyond these doors is our pirate lord. Just be wary. He's a little sensitive about his. Anyways, just don't pay it too much
What?
mind.
Size of his wiener.
To what?
Anyways, in you go. He then just shoves you
No,
guys
no,
in.
no.
And inside, you see what looks to be like a giant amphibious rug, as well as two of the giant insect-like creatures and two goblin bosses. With what looks to be like a feast fit for a king, and a giant table with a world map on it, and a chair that is adorned in bones and skeletons. And sitting on the chair, you see what looks to be this tentacle-faced person with glowing blue eyes.
Up.
You guys can put your tokens on the table now. And he looks to all of you. Well, if it isn't the notorious passengers of the Necromancer crew.
Aye.
Word travels fast.
My goblins have eyes and ears everywhere. We heard the whole as they say.
That's pretty impressive.
Very.
Once you get them started, it is impossible to get them to stop.
I'll take your word for it.
So, what can I do for the three of you?
You want to take this one, Chris? You want me to do it?
You got it. Zug Zug.
Alrighty. We noticed you had some orc emissaries that you had rightfully taken captive, I might add. It was rather rude of one of them to fling fecal matter in your general direction. I would have taken every action you took in that situation. We have need of those guys. We are actually heading to the that orc island place, and on a mission from your, and it would be very convenient if we were to relieve you of those three emissaries, because that could actually help us on our mission.
He then gets up from his chair and walks around the table. Do you know what makes this world tick? What drives others to do
Money and
what
greed.
they do?
I'm gonna go with money and greed.
Money and greed help, yes. But that's not the only thing.
Goals
Okay.
and prices.
What was that, sweetheart?
She her composure and her wings slightly out, like she does with, like, the dragons. Gulls and prices.
Gulls and prices.
As everything has a price.
So, are you going to continue with the history and economics lesson, or are we just going to cut to the chase?
Since this one seems to be so smart, I will just cut to the chase.
Thank you.
Those orc emissaries. Do you know where they were heading? What they were doing?
I'm sure it wasn't anything good.
They were delivering word to the kingdom of yore. Peace treaties, as it was.
Huh, no shit. I didn't see that one coming.
That's what they were supposed to be doing. But one of their passengers got bored and flung fecal matter into the captain that was escorting them.
Yeah, that was rude.
It was very weird, yeah.
To be honest, I would have slit their necks then and there, but go on.
We have a saying in these pirate waters. Slit the throat too soon, and you lose all the fun in it.
Fair enough.
So, we decided to keep those clowns in a cage for a time. But, we do have no use for them. So, you want them? Take them. Get them out of my ship. I don't care.
We can make sure that they're made very uncomfortable.
Frost narrows her eyes. There's a price, though. As I
Oh
said,
shit! I thought we were gonna get out of here easy, but okay.
unfortunately, Zug, you're being foolish. I've come around these types of deals many times of my lifetimes. Everything comes with a price, whether you like it or not.
This
Oh,
one
yeah.
knows a lot. I like this.
I've seen a lot.
There's a traitor amongst us. You may have seen them aboard. May have been traveling with you.
Okay.
I want his head.
Attached or unattached?
Either is fine for me.
Dead or alive?
I'll handle it myself if I have to.
If I must ask, why do you want his head?
It's a good question.
He took something from me before he left. I want it
That was
back.
unkind.
What did he take?
One of his tentacles reaches into his coat and pulls out a small box and opens it to an empty fabric compartment that has the perfect shape of a sphere inside of it. A red jewel. Prismatic shining from the center.
If we were to give this jewel back to you, would you let bygones be bygones?
That's not how
Or would
piracy
you also-
works.
Thought I'd ask.
You steal something from a pirate, it comes with a price. Much more in blood.
So are you asking us to just go out and like snuff this person or something? Is that what's going on here?
I want their body brought back to me, dead or alive, and I want the jewel they took from me in hand.
Okay.
Tell you
Where
what.
is it? Where is this person?
Oh, Zug Zug, they're talking about Frank.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, never mind. We're fucked.
Tell you what.
No.
I'll cut you a deal. Bring me just the jewel. You can have Frank and the orcs. But
Huh.
I'll only give you 3 days.
All right. What happens if we aren't able to produce this jewel?
We have to give Frank up.
And if you don't, I'll hunt you myself.
Huh. This kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we better get going then, I guess. Get you your gem.
Roland.
Yeah.
Head back to the ship with Zug Zug.
Okay. I
Right.
grab Zug Zug and
Hey, Roland, I suggest we take the scenic route.
Go and tell these words to Frank exactly. He's got less than 24 hours to find that red gem and bring it to Cross, or else Cross will not be so friendly to him.
Yep,
Yeah.
I understand.
And
Alright.
she walks up, takes out one of her daggers with her tail. And then she puts her dagger in her hand. You're supposed to shake on it with a pirate. If you don't, then loopholes can be made.
This one is as clever as ever.
She takes it. Bargain has been struck. And she slices just the top of the flap of her tail with a cut down to blood and bone. And everybody just sees drips of black just ooze out and simmer.
The pirate Lord Memon, with his tentacles adorned on his chin, reaches into his coat, pulling out his own obsidian dagger, reaches his hand out and slices it as well. Also blackened ooze blood drips from his wrist. I see we are of the same breed.
She smirks. I don't think you're the same breed as me, good sir.
I used to know Lixin myself. I know more than you think.
And I do more than you know.
Of that,
Oh.
I'm aware.
Oh boy, this is going to turn into a pissing contest.
Do we have a deal?
I'll give you one better. He doesn't give the gem within 3 days. And if you want to add the extra, go ahead. I'll bring him down myself.
Very
If you
well.
know of Lixin, then you should know of his work, especially of his adversary. And she grins sinisterly. He's seeing the glow of the mark under her mask.
Very well. A bargain is struck.
She puts her cut, bloody tail around the tentacle, and he feels a nasty, chilling ice go up into his body from the blood.
He just smiles, knowing this feeling all too well. Let the hunt begin.
Aw, shit.
Sorry, boys. I like you guys, I really do. But when it comes to my adversary, I have my own laws I have to follow.
I understand. I would probably do a similar thing in your position.
No, you
But
wouldn't.
my God would not require that of me.
Alright, so
Okay.
as you guys leave the Pirate Lord's cabin and meet up with the Necromancers, you guys get back to the ship and you find Frank kind of just peeking from above the rails, kind of just shaking his entire body in fear.
She hides her tail. For now.
I cast, what's it called? Lay on hands on Cross for 3 points.
She puts her hand up. You do that, the bargain is broken.
Okay, fair enough.
Don't worry, I don't feel much.
Did you
Or
guys
getting the black ooze everywhere, but okay.
did you guys get it done? Can we go now?
We got a
Frank?
problem, Frank.
Frank?
Where is the red jewel?
Oh shit, he told you about that, didn't he?
Frank.
What do you think was gonna happen, Frank?
She walks over calmly and looks down at Frank. Frank, you need to tell me exactly where this red jewel is. Because in the next 3 days, I don't think you'd want to see me.
I cast Thaumaturgy.
What are you casting it for?
It's on Cross. It's pretty much just to increase intimidation.
Oh, I'm not looking to intimidate. I mean, I'm not looking to
Oh.
be high in voice. It's a more calmer tone. But it's still intimidating. Like you know when a parent gets so pissed with a child, they're like, if you don't do this in this type of seconds, you're not gonna like me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going to
You get
have
to choose
ask-
one of the 3.
I'm actually going to have to ask you to roll persuasion.
Okay. I'm going to my computer. Advantage or?
Nope, just normal.
Alright. Persuasion. Hold on, I'm clicking normal. Okay.
So, Frank kind of just shivers and hides behind the railing. I can't! I can't!
Frank, I'm going to give you until the count of 3. And she walks up the plank of the ship.
If anybody wants to help out with that, be my guest.
And she's
In
just
what way?
she's oddly calm. Just with a faint smile.
I feel like this is Cross's thing, and she would be better at this alone.
Yeah, I think I'm with Roland on this one too.
I'll let Mommy handle Frank.
Dummy mommy, handle it, please!
Oh, God.
Sorry, I had to.
No, you're fine. Will be persuasion again, babe?
Persuasion, alright.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'll do it. That'll do it. Okay. So Frank kind of just, shivering in fear, just kind of reaches behind his bag, and you can just see like tears in his eyes as he does this, and he pulls out what looks to be like shattered pieces of gemstones.
What happened to the orb?
He kind of just points to Zug Zug.
Wait a second. How are you pinning this on me?
You're the one that threw me across the forest.
Huh. Okay.
I may be able to...
and I cast Mending.
Oh! That... Okay.
By all means.
This spell can physically repair a magic item or construct.
Can or can't?
Can.
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 Okay. All right. Describe to me how this works.
Like what happens?
So it only will repair one single break. So of a series of, I'm assuming, probably 20 or so, and their cantrips, spells, I'm able to slowly reorient them like a puzzle and plug them back into each other.
So long as you have the lodestones to cast the spell. Yeah.
I bought lodestones, and lodestones do not, and material items are not consumed by the spell unless it says so.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Okay. Yeah.
And I bought 2 lodestones last game.
Oh, we did a thing.
You did indeed.
All right, so over the course of like the next couple of hours, you actually do manage to put all the pieces back together, and it's just this like clean, pristine red orb in your hands that is giving off like a prismatic glow. Legends say this is the orb of death.
Huh?
That's why I stole it. I was actually going to take it back to the sanctuary that it was stolen from.
Cross is gonna.
Well,
reach
that
out
makes
to
you
her
a good
god.
goblin, Frank.
She's gonna
Right
reach
now,
out
we're
to
trying
her
to keep
god
you
a bit,
alive.
Okay.
and she's going to ask, in her mind, to her god, what is the right path?
That depends. Do you want to keep the little shit alive, or...
She shrugs. It's like, fair enough. She takes the red orb carefully, and then she puts her tail around Frank.
Frank then notices the black ooze coming from the tail. Oh, shit.
And begins to take Frank and the orb inside.
Well, it was nice knowing all of you. Zug Zug, thank you for not killing me that day.
They're coming with.
Oh, fuck me. Roland, you've always been so kind. Thank you.
Wait, what are we doing with Frank?
Wait, what?
She doesn't say a word. She just takes Frank with her. Come along, boys.
Why are we taking Frank?
Okay.
So now they
My
walk.
understanding is he just wanted the orb back.
Yeah.
And the whole point of giving the orb back was to kind of keep Frank alive.
Yeah.
So why does Frank need to go?
Because even though it is, a price still has to be paid.
Well, Frank's not paying it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he won't die. As they go through the door.
All right,
Back
here we go,
already.
I don't know if I can bend fingers, my guy. Pretty
What?
sure I can, but I don't know if we go that far.
We don't mend, we deep fry them. Make a tasty snack.
Cross holds out the orb. Under 24 hours.
Record time.
And as a bonus, so long as you don't kill him. Foolishness has its own price. And Frank is thrown in the front between both of them.
Frank Ufad.
So long as you don't kill him. Just a...
He's coming back with us.
Oh,
by the
I
way.
never said he wasn't. But foolishness has its own price.
Right. Quiet, all of you. I need to have a word with my former compatriot. You could have had it all, Frank. You were this close to being my right hand. And you squandered it. Why would you do such a thing? Well, jewel doesn't belong to anybody. Not me, not you, not no one. Shouldn't even be used. That jewel. Righteous, religious, I don't care. It's not ours. We have no right to it. We don't have a say in how it's used.
Cross is gonna put her tail up in front of Roland to make sure he doesn't get close.
I'm not gonna block unless he tries to kill him.
In here.
You've abused that jewel's power. You've taken it for granted, and you've thrown off so many of my people, your people, into the dirt. I spit in your face.
Holy shit, Frank grew a backbone.
And I don't regret a single fucking thing I did. You, sir, you have fucked yourself with it. I was going to return it to its rightful place where it was stolen from. You. Yeah. You're right. I did abuse it. A bargain was struck. Get him out of here. His life is forfeit.
Cross nods and looks to Frank and tilts her head with a slight move of her wing.
Thank you. Just one more thing.
Oh shit.
Cross side eyes to look over.
The jewel in his hand, he looks at it one last time and then tosses it to Cross.
She catches it.
Get that thing out of my sight.
She nods. Bargain has already been struck.
Bargain is complete. Now get it out of here.
She nods and looks over to the other two. Come along. I think the necromancer should be done speaking with the other captains. She walks out quietly.
Sounds like a good time to go. Nice talking with you. Bye.
Yeah, good talking, everybody. Gotta get out of here. Bye!
As they're walking
pretty much.
out, she looks over to Frank as they walk. That is why you don't do something foolish. Prices come in many different ways. Good, bad, and even ugly.
Cross, I don't mean to sound disregardant or rude or even annoying, but I completely disagree. Sometimes, in order to get things done, you have to be a little foolish. And he just kind of struts down back to his normal self. As you guys reach the boats, the necromancers have already stocked up what looks to be like an enormous pile of supplies onto the back end of the boat.
Sparky's helping.
And Sparky's helping. The necromancers turn to you guys, your group, and just go, "Ah, back already. Hast thou gained thy insight?"
Indeed, we have.
Zug.
Yeah.
Can you go grab the orb, guys? The orc guys?
Yep. On my way.
Thanks. I totally forgot about
Oh, about that. We have already retrieved them. They kind of just
Oh.
walked on board and fell asleep.
All right, that works.
By the way, nobody's
Let's get outta here.
inside that steel reinforced box you brought, right?
No, no one is not.
Nobody alive, at least?
Nope.
Better check the definition of alive, but yeah.
50-50.
Because all the orcs have slumber piled on top of it. That's why I ask.
It'll be fine.
If someone's
fine.
in there, they're gonna have a very rude awakening. A very smelly one at that, too.
Oh, shit.
We'll deal with
Poor
that
Merrill.
another day.
Right then.
Cross is gonna look over to Frank. Where was this orb located?
Well... somewhere in your... I don't remember exactly, but... there was this temple of sorts. And it was in this, like, triangular shape. There was a pedestal, I remember. And there was the red orb on top of the pedestal, but it also looked like it had 2 more spots unoccupied.
Does that sound familiar to me, DM?
Roll me religion. Absolutely not.
Alright, cool.
She nods. Puts it in her bag.
Are you going to keep it safe?
Better to have it with me than anyone else.
I suppose that's fair. I did break it last time.
Yeah, good call.
Well then, off to another adventure.
So long as you aren't foolish.
Oh, that's never going to stop happening. And then he just climbs up the main mast and puts himself in the crow's nest again.
I look up at Frank, and I shout at him, "Hey, Frank,
Yes?
I'm really glad I didn't kill you that day."
I'm glad you didn't kill me either. I got to have so much fun with everybody.
You're the best goblin I've ever met.
And you're the best orc I've ever met.
Oh my. All right, that's enough.
So how much further is it to the orc jungles?
The necromancers take a look at their charts. We have about another month and a half journey.
She nods.
Oh, jeez.
Then we must make
That-
haste.
That works perfectly.
Then make haste we shall. And you guys then depart from the pirate lord's ship, and it departs as well, getting smaller and smaller, fading in the horizon.
Let's go, Sparky.
Sparky is just on top of the supply pile. Like he's claimed all the supplies.
This is mine.
This is my pile of stuff. And as you guys get further and further away from the pirate lord's throne, you do begin to notice the clouds beginning to form above your sails. Rain begins to drop, lightning begins to strike everywhere. But that's not the scariest thing that happens. No, the scariest thing that happens is on the horizon. All of you begin to see what looks to be the face of a dragon as it covers the sky. And that is where we're going to end today's episode.
Thinking back on the memories, all the things that you and me used to do, dancing late to country songs, staying